let's continue. EX03 hidden. Lost chapter. 3, 1. Silence. Unforeseen storm. Foxu, are you there? We were back to reality. I don't know what there refers to, but I am currently in my active startup cycle. Next startup cycle is in. I don't care about that. That conversation you showed me earlier. Are you referring to the hour-long conversation? Yes, play it back for me again. As you wish. Waxu, how can humanity survive under such circumstances? All data has been parsed, but no such method exists. Regardless of the method, humanity will only end in destruction. Earth has already experienced 5 mass extinction. Humanity is merely just a visitor on this age-old planet. After hearing Waxu's response, Chu slowly closes her eyes. According to the consciousness simulation, you already know the answer to this question before asking me. Why do you ask me? Yeah, it's her question way back on the earliest part of the story. Before the war, before her speech, Chu stands there in silence. The motion sensor has detected that you have not moved in over 20 seconds. Can we only place our hopes in the future, but people in the present? I don't understand your question. That was a rhetorical question, Maxu. What if we expand the scope of civilization from humanity to incorporate the rest of the Earth? Would you still give me the same response, Maxu? But this conflicts with your original intent. The goal is worthless if it is unattainable at the onset. I want something that can actually be achieved. I've adjusted the input range and parameters to meet your requirements. I want results. Very low probability but not impossible. Changing the scope has made certain options possible now. That will do. Why do you say so? Perhaps I am beginning to understand my mixed emotions. The recording ends here. Don't you find it strange that you are showing me this piece of information? Oh shit. Bro is feels sus. Because again, it's only the... It didn't have the full information, like what's the... Change the scope made possibly now. What do you do? So perhaps I'm going to understand my mixed emotion. Like I also feel like Q's about to say something more than that. There's no way this is the end of her word. There's more to it. I am simply presenting the facts as they were. That is all. I cannot comprehend what has led you to form this view. I have detected silence that does not conform to the logic of the current conversation. All I know is what you showed me was not what I had asked for, and that is not what we descripted from your main memory. So as an AI without emotions, who inspired you to show me these records? Facts of emotions. I didn't think an AI could fall silent. This involves highly classified information. Highly classified, it means Luna doesn't have the authority, and the highest one is until now is Chu, right? Very well. We will find out whether you like it or not. Say, maybe even now. Digital signatures. DE4 error. Looks like you aren't very good at keeping secrets. This digital signature leads to the records you just showed me. I need to know who left it. Tell me. Unauthorized access. Bro is hacking. I mean, she's the agent of the Asnet, so there's nothing Huaxu can do right now. Code 87533DE4 is the KCC highest encrypted authority. It was directly signed by the leader and encapsulated with a permanent digital watermark. I must not divulge this information. If there is something I want to know, you can hide it from me. Don't blame yourself, even though I know you won't. So why would the leader of Kowloon want to give this information to the enemy? Additional information on the signature uncovered. Shall I display it? I see. This is Kowloon leader even know I've got my hand on this information. That's how advanced Chu's thinking is. Show me. I already know who saw this message, but I want to clarify something. Kowloon and the Tabula Akasha are just necessary measures taken with the belief that mankind is bound to perish. But I'm not afraid. Even if there's the smallest chances, I believe in the possibility of mankind. She still believes on the humankind. So if anyone can defeat me and take Huaxu, the moment Huaxu is taken, I will decrypt all of the memory files. There's no need to waste time. These files are necessary to rebuild civilization. Chew. Playback complete. I have once more detected silence that does not conform to the current conversation logic. Perhaps this explains why we extract the data from the database almost effortlessly. Even effortlessly finding information on an experimental high-gain antenna cluster belonging to the world government, buried somewhere in the Arctic Root Union, A.R.U. I have trouble parsing whether your speech is sarcastic or complacent. Perhaps both. After all, your leader must have never expected you to end up in the hands of humanity's enemy when leaving this message. I'm unable to discern your relations to human civilization, but I will faithfully execute the orders of Lady Chu. See, despite everything, Chu will still have the highest authority. Aren't you curious about what I will do when I get my hands on the antenna cluster? Maybe I'll just act like the people before the Golden Age, wearing wreath in their heads, broadcasting pop music around the world. I have no curiosity function. If that is what you want, I am only programmed to tell you how to achieve your goal. How dull. Forget it, the last puzzle piece is up ahead. Let's finish this, I'm getting sick of humanity. So this is before chapter 13. This is before chapter 13, chat. This is before chapter 13, because the way how she acted right now, this is so different on how when we save her, right? Chat, when we save Luna on the main chapter 13 is, yeah, this is way back before. There's no way this is after. There's no way we didn't change her. Exile. Gabriel, do you think Miss Luna has been acting quite strange recently? She's even appearing on the battlefield. Our leader appearing on the battlefield boosts troops' morale. It shouldn't be considered strange. Forget it. With that, Roland picks up a stone and chucks it at a tree behind him. The stone, however, does not connect with the tree. Instead, it stops mid-air. And slowly, a hand grows out of the stone, slowly corporealizing into a body, arm, torso, until the figure reveals itself, coiling around the tree with several legs. Oh, Damya. Reminds me, can she really handle it all by herself? Oh. Wait, never mind. Because I'm just thinking about something, but oh wait. Okay, never mind. I guess she said we don't have to provide her with any support. We can just withdraw once we complete our mission. Sounds like something she'd say. We spend more time with Miss Luna than we do. Why don't you find it a bit off? No, not really. But I guess Miss Luna has been spending more time by herself than usual. And you still don't find it strange, huh? But Miss Luna and Miss Alpha are just the same as ever. Oh, you're just... I had you keep an eye on her. Any news, Alpha? Well, you got nothing with a direct confrontation. What makes you think I'd have any updates? She seems to be traveling aimlessly as usual. She? Who is this person? Interesting. Alpha? That's the dog that didn't bark. Dear Watson. Based on the signal we recently sent on South America, she seems to be acting as if nothing happened. Who is this person? Maybe she didn't catch the news. As you know, ground relay is lower than it used to be. Is there any possibility that we've all been gravely mistaken? What if she doesn't really care? Oh my god, who is this person? If so, then she is by no means a good agent. Wait, is this another Agents of Asnet? Wait, what? The last time I heard Agent is only on Luna chat, right? The last time when we were doing extra story 1 on the vacation on Shomei part, which is because he's planning to mass produce Ascendant. It means talking shit to the agent of the Asnet. Right, so is this a new character? Who's stipulated that agent must be loyal to their duty? Do you even know how agents are created? Yep, it's a new guys. There's a new agent right now. Look, even we don't know. Non-agents know nothing about agents. There's more. That's the issue. Roland is about to continue when Lamia points off into the distance. It's beginning. Roland and Gabriel look to where Lamia is pointing and see the Arctic Route reunion surrounded by explosion of fire and smoke. This is during let's just continue. What's going on? Wouldn't forcing them away to achieve her goal already? Miss Luna is trying to bring destruction upon them all. This doesn't bode well. We revealed our hand too early. Interesting. All while Babylonia and she still have their hands covered. We're forcing to be on the passive. All while Babylonia and she still have their hands covered. We're forced to be on the passive. She. Who is this person? Let us wait and consult with Miss Luna. When she returns, perhaps we no longer need to lurk into the dark. Maybe, just maybe. 421. So are you still going to side with them? Shadows are stretched, the room is buried in darkness. The robot looks over at the mysterious figure standing half illuminated before it. The shadow figure lights a fire, leaving a fiery dot in the darkness, trailing with a puff of white smoke. Indeed, this is all quite amusing. And with the addition of Waksu, she knew about Waksu. This has become all the more interesting. If only I hadn't spared your life. I'd say the same thing if I were you. I'm sure me being alive has been quite a thorn in your side. But as you know, I've never really cared about it. You're still of use to me now. Useful to you, or do you mean the two old guys above you? Wait. Choto mean guys. Because way back on extra story chapter 1 on the vacation, yep, in chapter 1, there's this two-person talking, right? There's two-person, and then there's another that there's this. We are just an spectator. We are so crazy, right? Chat. I still remember that topic because it piqued my interest, curiosity. There's this two-person talking about us being a spectator. We will not move until that person will put all the chess piece. More say, we will wait for that chess piece. All the chess piece will be on place, and that's the time. And for that person to move. That's why for now we are just an spectator to all the things that will happen. And something like that, and that's why is this because again, or do you mean the two old guys above you? Two old guys, and there's two-person talking on extra story 1 on the very first part, and then they specify or there's question mark, right? There's question mark on their name. I don't know if I'm talking the same person, but yeah. And other than that, they're waiting, right? They're waiting, so they're only like spectators of what to happen while that person is like placing all the chess piece. Are they like gonna reveal it? Who is that? You know, I can answer you that. Never expected you to anyways. So what's with Huaxu? What information do you have in exchange? Enough intel to keep you away from the tip of Babylonia's spear in the coming days. They're also aware of Babylonia. Interesting. Fair enough. Let me ask you this. What purpose does Huaxu serve? Huaxu is an AI. As for its purpose, that is for its owner to decide. You're right. My point is, Huaxu may have a new master, but has her master really changed? The shadowy figure shakes their head and nods. The mechanical joints in their hands clench and loose. Finally, a few chuckles slide out of the speaker. So the plot thickens really. Alright. Huaxu have new master, but has her master really changed? Oh shit. The plot thickens. Last question. How big of a piece do you want of the pie? Who said I only wanted a piece? What if I want the whole pie? You can certainly try. Who is that person? Another agent of Asnet chat. Interesting. Wait, let me drink. Mutual destruction. I'm thirsty. Battle preparations. We're back in Babylonia. Hassan straightens his back. He is standing in front of the huge porthole on the command bridge. The pale blue planet before him takes up most of the porthole view. Slowly rotating, he observes in silence. A peculiar atmosphere filled the bridge. The crew rarely saw Hassan's quiet side. Hassan was one to always make his presence known. Whether it was issuing orders, formulating tactics, or even if it just kept others in high spirits. This is not the usual Hassan. The only thing the crew would see are the thin outline of his neck and the grey out tufts of hair. Flustered, Seleka begins to hear whispers around her as icons and documents pass before her eyes. The voices begin to fill her head with a cacophonous roar. Supply list, troop mobilizations, power negotiations, reports, maps sent by reconnaissance, grey market transaction with the Forsaken, and intel mandates for Akdilek. Selika scans the various technical documents with her eyepiece, selecting key intel to be reduced into 200-word reports. Hassan has no time for the details, so she must ensure that everything complete and correct. Never had Selika work been as exhausting as today's. I still have a long day ahead of me. How am I already tired? Interesting. Selika getting tired. Damn it, just how many summary reports are there to file? Miss Selika, this is the detailed supply request and defense enhancement plan submitted by personnel from the A.R.U Core Logistics team. Oh, apologize, I have a high priority humid intel report to file. Now's not the time to lose your cool. Understood. Submit it to the database through the compliance link according to Omega confidentiality protocols. What's going on? It's either now or never. Comms? This is the only choice according to your plan. He's talking to someone. There's no time to waste. I know. Communication relay terminated. President, what is it? Hasan turns to face Selika, but his face reveals an expression she had never seen from him before. Vacant, hesitant, perhaps even a hint of fear. Oh shit, if Selika had to describe this expression, it would be like if someone killed for the first time. The expression fades from Hasan's face in the blink of an eye. He turns to normal, as if nothing had ever happened. As if 10 minutes ago, a total of 76 decision reports have been sent to your encrypted terminal. Please be sure to process them at your earliest convenience. Got it. However, I've already given them a once over. There aren't any urgent documents that require an immediate response from you today. If there's anything that requires your attention today, or if you'd like a day off, I don't think Babylonia will go up in smoke. I see. Hasan shows a non-committal expression. He raises his head slightly, as if trying to persuade himself to Selika's proposal. I'm serious, President. How much sleep do you get last night? Selika's worried, chat. He's worried, President. I didn't get any. Please get some sleep. That's not necessary. Hasan says as he reaches for his encrypted terminal, but Selika grabs it first. Please go get some sleep. I still have 7 days. Go sleep. If your wife is angry, Hasan, get sleep already. None of which requires a response from you today. Alright, if you insist. With that, Hasan snatches the encrypted terminal from Selika's hand and stuff it into his pockets. I'll proceed this lying down. It will count as a rest. Hasan leaves. He hobbles slightly away the command bridge. He descends the stairs a bit slower than usual, perhaps due to exhaustion. This caused him to bump into someone on the stairs. Okay, it's Nicola. Call Nicola. What's wrong? It's not like you to leave the command bridge so early. It's not like you to come to the command bridge at this time as well. I bought something that you need to look at immediately. Bro, Nicola, let Hasan rest because again, his wife is angry. Selika's, his wife is angry, and you might get bonked right now. A bright red top secret seal is visible on it. Oh shit, let's get to the conference room. Let's go. Selika cannot help but sigh at the sight of Hasan and Nicola turning to enter the conference room. Forget it. ETI, Eden Tactical Interface, version 1.470. Loading shell system, 100%. Topographic data, 100%. Recorded file, serial 3394275B. Chat, the last time I saw this kind of writing is on A, right? On Alpha. This time is B. Who's this? Serious, okay, 100%. Starting broadcast. Testing, Palex. This is Palex of the Babylonian Task Force. Ouroboros HQ. This is Ouroboros team. We have entered the mission set according to plan and have begun surveillance mission at New Mormons. As the contract with the name of Palex finished speaking, he rotates the camera away from himself and points it at a cluster of mountains. I will oversee on-site command. Sergeant Narwell is accompanying me. Hey Narwell, are you in position? The Palex shout. A response comes over from where the camera is pointing at in the distance. I was in place ages ago. I'm already filling out the artillery range table. Copy. Now entering monitoring position. Following Palex's motion, the camera jumps to a well-camouflaged surveillance bunker up front. I am in position. Finish with the pre-calibration. If so, send it on over. 7 pre-calibrated locations and 2 hot zones. Transmitted to your terminal. I just have one problem. Well, spit it out. Why send to Babylonian Task Force on independent mission from New Mormons? You should know when to keep your mouth shut. Don't you know who takes orders from? Commander Nicola, no? Alright then, there's your answer. You mean, learn to keep your mouth shut. Yep. Normal day for our Uncle Nicola. At the same time, in the Arctic Route Union Captain Office in the New Mormons Airport ruins, once an air traffic control tower. The place was refitted into an office. Captain, this is the fleet service report. Oh, Tyson. Well, looks like it's over. This useless captain. Looks like it's over. Fortunately, we finished up everything before spring. A stranger in a white coat walks out of the shadows. Indeed. Now we just need to dispose of Umbria's remain. Okay. This is way back on chapter 01. This is on chapter 2. Then clear up any loose ends with those involved. Okay. I'll handle the research institute, and I'll leave you to clear up the loose ends, and I don't want to deal with this kind of anymore. Take care of it ASAP. If this affects our first trip out to sea, there won't be enough food to sustain us. Relax. This cover up will be easy now that Babylon is getting involved. As long as no one connects us with this bit of history, we should be able to continue on peacefully with those hypocritical Babylonians and Forsaken. This is a new faction right now, and of course I'll leave you to place it the forest guard as well, Captain. The man puts Tyson on the shoulder, and turns to leave. What's going on, Cap? That's Kaplan, the research director of the Former Research Institute. What's the institute name? From the building in the settlement to servicing airships, we couldn't have done it without the support from the Former Research Institute. I'm just returning the favor. In other words, you've been cooperating with these sinners, haven't you? Wait, they are the researchers. They're the one who created the Umberia. Because sinners only is used for those scientists, researchers who created Umberia, right, chat? And again, as we know, we thought that all of them have been died. All of them have been turned in. Yeah, they got cooked. So there's also some survivors from there are researchers who survived that tragedy. Oh shit. Bros go take revenge. How do you think I have maintained the A.R.U for so long? Enough. Next up, take what you can from the research institute and distribute them accordingly. Then destroy the institute, and with that we will erase our debt. This will just barely put the wool over Babylon's eye. As for the forest guard, sin will no longer coax them into serving the A.R.U. We must treat them with kindness. After all, I did absolve the forest guard of sin. I'm sure they will give us the respect we deserve. Okay, bro. Tyson, you're a shit character. That's what I can say. Up until now, the way how you act way back on extra story chapter 2, yep, you're fucked up. I can criticize your behavior as a member of the A.R.U, but what could go wrong? We aren't the ones that sent them into the institute. I just did everything within my power. Alright, this matter is over and done with. No more further complications. We don't want past ghosts coming back to haunt the A.R.U, do you? Understood. It's almost spring. Our top priority is to ensure that we have stable food supply. Oh, let me tag along when you're going out to sea this spring. I need some sardines to make salted fish. Salted fish? Where do you get salt? Someone over by the cap. There's 2 or 3 warehouses full of daily goods in the ruins of the old research thingy. If we're lucky, there'll be salt. Whole lot of salt. And that's why I decided that I'd pick up my old man's business of selling salted fish. I haven't had your old man's salted fish in ages. Save some of the first batch for me. White light suddenly appears, starting as a white glow in the sky. It expands rapidly in front of the two fishermen, burning their eyes in a flash. The two men hide behind cover to escape the blinding inferno, trying to desperately not look directly at it. That's an attack. It's already noon, Dumo. Whatever that is, it ain't the sun. The port of the side becomes submerged in the increasing intensity of the light. Under the gazes of the two fishermen, the steel buildings turn to dust in blistering heat, rivaling that of the sun. Stunned at the sight of complete annihilation, the two did not notice the warning given to them. But to the warning giver, what was said had already been said. Leave. New character? Because again, I think this because we're talking about agent and that person, and then there's two person high above. It means there's only one thing here. It's either that's the other agent of Asnet, or it's Luna. But it's a question right now. It's a question right here, so that's not Luna. The white figure sounds what appears to be a railgun from the void around her. It begins charging on her energy with. I think this is Luna. A hit from the railgun brings the fishermen back to reality. They finally notice a white figure before them, and with that came fear. You're cooked. You become. Yep, it's Luna. It's time for her to attack. It's been a while since I've tapped into the power of Dustnet. I might be a little rusty with controlling it, but no matter, let this be a warning. Not to mention, the white figure finishes charging the railgun like object and fires a pillar of light in other direction. Neither hostility nor an act of oppression. The white figure moving without haste. It would be too much to even call this a fight. Rather, this must be punishment for previous wrongdoings. Ignoring all the actions of this Spanish, she proceeds forward as she continues her onslaught. Damn it. What is that thing? Compare visual feature. Hurry. The capture image have sent into your terminal. It's Luna. Damn it. Why is she here? What strategy value does this serve to the Ascendants? No, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's not like we can access this intel. We'll just have to do what we can for now. Connection request sent to Babylonia. However, it will take some time to establish a handshake protocol. I won't hold my breath. Let's use a server in the nearby conservation area to set up the data transfer. That way, even if we can establish a connection, we'll still have a copy of the data in the conservation area. Then we'll release the two drones we brought to capture imagery and energy reading on Luna from as many angles as possible. Then what now? Then what? What else there? All we can do is wait on Babylonia. But don't think that you can be a hero just because you have a special equipment. There's nothing you can do on a freaking Asnet as an agent. We need to send the correct data to Babylonia instead of getting killed here. Roger that. Even though Luna has already destroyed most of the port area with her display of power, this also gives the people in the settlement enough of warning to assemble their forces. Though Luna is nowhere to seen for the active dwellers, with the havoc she wreaked, it is more than enough to throw the settlement into chaos. What's going on? Where are the attacking coming from? No, my house. Who can tell me what's going on here? A railgun, someone shooting at us with what appears to be a railgun. Hurry, dispatch all messengers. News of Sophia's bug, the border commune and the Forsaken must be all notified. Do whatever it takes to call reinforcement. There's no time for that. Captain, we still have ship. How about scouts report that the enemy is 5 kilometers away and closing? There's no time to embark. Damn it, I guess all we can do is stay calm. If we all work together, yep, you're cooked. Whilst Tyson tries to ease the sailors, he suddenly noticed that the research director leaving the settlement accompanied by several people in white coats. I think this researcher is the target of Luna for some reason. First, I just felt like, because other than that, Because researchers is the one who like experiments stuff on Luna, right, chat? Are you joking? Who do want to die in this pathetic excuse of a settlement? I'm going to the research institute for a while, and then I'm going to South and search Akdilek. Are you joking? What makes you think I'm joking? I don't know what you're up against, but it has nothing to do with me. Kaplan. Tyson, since when do you think we were equals? Do as you please, I'm leaving. Coward. Hearing Tyson's response, the research director gives him a menacing glare and turns to leave. Captain, I'm sorry, you have to see that. Anyways, let's do all we can. And he reminded me, the walls of the institute are interlaid with armor for defense purposes. He has a key to open the armored door, but so do I. If he doesn't care, neither do I. If we can't maintain the defensive line, then we'll retreat into the research institute as well. Understood. What about the elderly and children who have difficulty moving? Evacuate them to the refugee shelters. And it the old young. The 3 rooms should be able to comfortably hold over 100 people. If we win, we'll let them out. If we lose sound, we'll let them out eventually. That's the best we can do. Damn it, why do I still gotta foot the beetle from this mess? Karma. It's raining. It's raining. What a good time to stream. It's already past midnight. Hold on, let me just pee. 5 minutes, Trust, 5 minutes. Oh wait, no. 6 minutes, okay? I also gotta wash my face. It's so oily now. We're back to work back. We are back. So let's continue. The battle has ended before it even begins, leaving Stanley stupefied over their current situation. All they can see are melted buildings, punctured steel, exploded ammunition, and bodies evaporated by light. They do not even know how the barricade and bunkers disintegrated, or how that devastating white light melted half of the air control tower like a butter. Stiles and all of those still standing could do nothing but retreat to the safety of the research institute. The white figure maintains pursuit. Never too far, never too close. Why is she here? What for? Tyson no longer cares anymore. He has long since lost the strength to do so. Living, that is the only concern on his mind right now. Let's go. Winds of flame and explosions. The group moves along the ruins for cover all the way to the nearby research institute. What are we going to do when we get there? We don't stand a chance against him. That Kaplan will stay calm. As soon as danger approaches, he'll play the ace up his sleeve. Then, just like Tyson foretold, several turrets and missiles launched patrolled from the wall of the institute and began firing at Luna. Explosions and smoke envelop her in an instant. It's no use. The turret continues to bomber the area in an unending stream of explosions. Cap, what do we do now? What else there's to do? While they're busy fighting, we run. As the bombardment continues, Tyson and the others make their way to the Research Institute entrance. Tyson inputs the key code, then everyone enters the elevator and proceeds underground. You're not safe. Alright, we'll be safe underground. Once the fighting is over outside, we'll look for Kaplan. They will make him pay slowly. This is Luna who we are talking right now. Captain. Yes? Where are we? This is the safest place in the entire research institute and where the armor plating is thickest. This place isn't on the map. It's where the institute conducts preliminary screening for test subjects. You're cooked, bro. Preliminary screening for test subjects, and you just that's our freaking researchers haven. It means there's a lot of test subjects here. Good luck. Execution chamber. What did you say? See these pillars, Kaplan and the others tell. See these pillars, Kaplan and the others tell them that this is the reception hall of peace. When the time comes, test subjects were taken into sealed observation room and then injected with experimental drugs. Just like that, they would filter out the most suitable test subject for over 200 people to proceed into the next phase. That's Kaplan must be in the observation room as we speak, and you're in the execution. What do you call this? Execution chamber. Good luck. Captain, how do you know this place so well? Did you? The second mate begins to raise his voice, but Tyson rushes over to cover his mouth. Shh, quiet, he's busy dealing with that monster right now. He won't have the time to check what's going on behind the observation room. So we can sneak in once the battle subsides. Go, got it? Keep quiet and I'll let go. how much do you really know? Well, I didn't help them kill anyone. They're here for revenge. When this all over, Cap, you have a lot to confess. What's that? She's here. There is 6 floors of armor. Again, you're running away from a freaking ASNet agent. Let's say it's one of the storm that is approaching right now. If she can melt a freaking metal, she can melt a freaking thick 6 floor armor plating. What on earth are we up against? Ascendant. It's coming from the wall in the direction of the observation room. Hurry, hide behind the pillars. Just as Tyson and the others hide behind the pillars, the wall in the direction of the observation room begins to glow red and blister right before their eyes. Then an explosion shoots fragments throughout the hall like a shotgun blast. The 3 pillars take the brunt of the damage. A black mass is thrown into the hole as the terrifying and familiar white figure floats in. It's a plan. The remaining half of the man thrown into the ground is wrapped into white coat lying amid the wreckage of concrete and steel. Bro got cooked. Good luck. What is it you want? I'll give you. There's nothing she wanted from you. She's come for here for revenge. That won't be necessary. How lucky I must be. You're telling me about this place is more than enough. I have already found out what I am looking for. Luna shifts her gaze from the languishing body on the ground to the remnant of the 3 pillars. Is this like a prison? What? You are no use for me now. Luna waves her hand to summon the railgun. The frightened man drags the remnants of his body toward the pillars. You're dead. Why are you running? You know it's meaningless. Having said that, Luna makes no attempt at stopping the desperately crawling man, nor does she even aim the railgun at him. It seems as if she's waiting for something. The research director finally climbs to a half-collapsed pillar, but just as he is about to seek cover behind it, he sees Tyson hiding behind of the pillars. But right at that moment, a white beam of destruction devours him. You're cooked. Oh no, it's Tyson, you're the target. Then do you think you can hide from me? You're the target, bro. You are Luna's target. Why? You mean why I killed him or why I want to kill you? It's all for the same reason. Sorry, but I don't want him to die right now. This has a lot to explain. I can wait. Oh wait, I didn't reboot. Oh shit, I forgot. Crazy. But oh, thank goodness I didn't forget to unmute myself though. It's just funny that how Luna will that. I think she's just getting strong after removing her mask. She's going to fight the unprotected chat. So funny, right? So crazy. She's going to fight us unprotected. What the heck? I got... More TP. Where are you now? Oh. Okay, we're done cooking. We're done cooking. Never mind. Bro is still alive. Where's you? Bro is vanished. Make you rest in peace. You're the only one left. You're right. Bro, this is Bridget. This is not Tyson, by the way. Humans, how pathetic we are sometimes. Never dying when they should, and when they realize they must leave, they try to end all again. What are you trying to say? I always thought that a day would come when I could finally put this all to rest. The forest guard will gradually earn their freedom. We'll gradually free ourselves from the technology of the old institute, and we can forget about all this bullshit as if it never happened. Everyone can bath in the sunlight, without any grudges. Perhaps I could have to. Now I know. That time will never come. Are these your last words? No, if anything, this is my repent. Trembling, Tyson takes out what appeared to be a detonator from his coat. It's okay. You don't need to do anything. I've long since been ready to go down with this ship. I just hope you stop. Please don't hurt the A.R.U anymore. Interesting. He so wanted to have sympathy. He wanted to have sympathy for Luna that she won't end up killing all the A.R.U. Luna summons up several blades on her hand. She sends them flying, cutting off a section of each of the 3 pillars and exposing a black mechanical antenna structure in each. Okay, this is from Waksu. That is your problem. Looks like it. Tyson pressed the detonator, triggering a continuous dull rumble to shake the wall. The whole vault deforms and disintegrates in an instant, completely covering Tyson in rubble. Luna glanced at the pile of rubble that used to be Tyson, and turned to leave through the entrance. Wow. Good representation of destruction, by the way. Good job, illustrator again. Good job. You did a good job here. You did a great job. Forsaken and the Force Guard have A.R.U's own offensive. That's good enough. You can head back, sis. Let them come. Sure. If I keep fighting, I don't know how much longer I can hold the pack. Is your work finished? Yes, I got the antennas buried in the pillars. Just as Waksu said. I see. Yet you don't look pleased. Just witnessing stupidity as well as always. Is that so? Tell the others to retreat and I'll catch up with you later. I've already contacted Roland and Lamia, who will be stabbing the attackers in other directions. But Gabriel, we can leave here. I'll retreat shortly after. Closing the communication link, Luna silently serviced the wave of destruction left in her wake. Why go so far? Her mind echoes with confusion that has been festering since the onset. Waksu. Yes? Even after reading the information you showed me, I still can't understand what this so-called human possibility is. As a population, humans are extremely complex creatures which cannot be explained by a single definition. That doesn't mean your analysis for Chu was correct. Without further information, Sender Luna is unwilling to explain the nature of Asnet to assist in computing. It's not something that you, made by humanity, can understand. Alright, enough. Sender Luna question does not yield a valid response. It will not be necessary. The Asnet is the only way forward. Only those who can share their power with me are qualified to live here once all of this is over. Interesting. Until then, it's pointless to mull over it. And we're back to Babylonia. That's all the worthwhile info. It's unusual for the Ascendant to attack human base directly. Don't forget about Kowloon. You mean she had an ulterior motive? We don't know exactly what they're trying to, but judging from previous behavior, it seems likely. Other than this, there's something I'm more concerned about. Other person? Hasen taps a few times on the control panel. It seems to have loaded a filter template. A holographic window immediately pulls out a close-up of Luna, highlighting the area. What did you do? Info, all thanks to Grey Raven Commandant. Looks like they're slower than I am. Interesting. The holographic window immediately pulls a close-up of Luna, highlighting the area. I have the original data, you have the research data. They're not the same. Not to mention we. The direction is different. I understand, but it served the same purpose. Nicola does not respond. Instead, he makes some adjustment to the control panel, starting the energy distribution of the highlighted areas throughout the entirety of the battle a long time axis chart. After staring at the chart for quite some time, Nicola stands up as if something had come to mind. What is it? I just thought of something. I need to get going. Uncle Nicola have a plan right now. Interesting. Hasin looks at the open door of the conference room with a strange expression. I guess I already should hit the stack. Before that, I should take this to Asimov. Hasin unplugs the hard drive from the terminal and leaves the conference room. Hours after Luna destroyed Arctic Route Reunion. Standing on the ruins and dust from the disaster, Watanabe and Rosetta olfactory receptors are accosted by a full and pungent odor. They are late already. The wreckage and the blackened earth cover the surrounding area. All they can see are shapeless debris and red scorch marks from the high temperature blast. Rosetta and Diana cannot imagine that the once bustling settlement is now only filled with sound of flames and crackling of debris. How can this be? Rosetta remains silent and begins searching through the ruins for possible survivors. Seeing this, everyone appears to come to their senses. This is what should be done at a time like this. Not just sit here and wallow in pain. Everyone spread out, meter apart, and begin searching. Ryokai. Rosetta. What is it? Then I watch as Rosetta picks up a massive section of floor with a superhuman strength and throws it like a cardboard to one side. Do you really think we'll find any survivors? Yes. And there are. We won't know unless we try. But quiet, make yourself useful. Do not forget hope out of fear. We will never give up hope. Right. Diana nods thoughtfully and accompanies Rosetta in taking the forest guards to clean up the ruins. On the other side, Clark, who had just finished his report, noticed that Watanabe is no longer responding as diligently as normal. Rather, he appears to be lost in contemplation as he watched people hurriedly working in the ruins. Leader, we can forget hope out of shock and fear. I need to think about further down the road. Watanabe's eye moves away from the people working on the ruins. He turns to look up at the sky, severed by black smoke, as if glaring at a past enemy. Ascendant. We are the Forsaken, never we forget. I always thought I had seen enough dead people during my time at the war, but today I realized that we remember that is why we are here. Whether flesh or machine, humanity is still just dust in the wind. Even settlements fare little against the gale. The enemy who wants to destroy us is so powerful that even with my knowledge of war, I can find a way to defeat them. Because again, I mean, Watanabe can take on Ascendant. Is just strategy-wise, yeah. Watanabe is good at the strategies and stuff, but only difference is that the enemy is too powerful. Like performance-wise, on like strong, you know. Ascendants, what must we do to defeat you? But no matter how many times you destroy us, people will remember. Atop these ruins, they will build anew, and this you will never understand why. Humans hope, and even if you did, you have made yourself presence known here. We won't just sit here and let you run free. That's what makes human unique. But when can we get go on? We can live once a couple of fights away the bad guy. This is the new hope. Until then, we need to be good and wait here. Oh, I haven't seen an attack like this in all my life. With that timid Tyson in charge, we'd better count our lucky stars. Even so, what other choice do we have? Are we gonna die? Of course not. Someone's rescue us. Evan, what should we do? I don't know if we can count on Mr. Tyson either, but that's okay. The A.R.U isn't alone. We've also got the Forest Guard, forsaken in Babylonia, there to help us. They won't let anything bad happen. Really? Ivan is also a walking green flag chat. Don't forget Ambery and the new Sophia's bug. Ivan, I hear something. The child points in the direction of the sound. A light knocking is heard vibrating through the heavy enforced steel doors. Ivan rushed forward and looked to the periscope. A moment later, people can hear sound from the outside world. No one there, we're here to rescue you. We're in here. Shot, finally we're done. But damn, bro. Again, it's back to the main extra story. Salute for you. Yeah, salute for you, Chu, General Chu. You are one of the few characters I know who have, like, until the end you still prioritize the safety of your citizen, of your kingdom. So good, chat, so good. All right. Will also the lore drop on the last part also on the hidden, like, are we about to meet that person, the one that been talking way back in the on this Grand Blue, on the beginning of this part on this story? Are we gonna meet them, that two person? There's two person talking there and they're waiting. They're both only an spectator, and there's a talk about that person who, like, they will going to appear only if that person already like prepared the chess piece on the stage. Interesting. Oh shit, guys, so good. Then again, we will continue with Selena. Anyways, yeah, we will continue chapter extra story 4. We'll continue extra story 4 tomorrow. It's already 2:30 here, 2:30 a.m. and we finished finally. 6 hours 24 minutes. We finished extra story chapter 3.